What's up, guys? Welcome back to Help Educate Me. So I decided to jump on this bandwagon because I'm getting a little tired of seeing things going on about this. Talking about live golf, PGA golf. If you're a big golfer, you know, this is just absolute asinine. You got Monahan versus Greg Norman. You got Phil Mickelson going against Brandel Chambly and whoever else wants to play it off. You got Brooks Koepka and the other top 5 guys going after the whole PGA. The PGA is telling them that they can't do it. So I'm just going to look at this in a different direction. All this fighting and all this crap is getting old and tiresome. The PGA and Live Golf need to figure out what the hell is going on and get it back to normal, because they're ruining the viewership. The PGA now is less valuable and less fun to watch due to the fact that the top 7 guys in the industry have gone to play somewhere else. And I'm not really into watching sports where the top play the mediocre. I want the top playing the top. And this is just killing everything. So I wish the PGA and the Live Golf could work something out to where everybody could play everybody. This crap about take the US Open for instance. So now that these top 7 guys that are playing for Live Golf all have to go qualify, they're going to go play in these events around the United States where they're going to qualify, and they're going to take a spot away from a knowing, willing amateur that could make it and have the dream of their life. But now they can't because, you know, granted, one of these golfers may have a bad day and may not make it, and one of these amateurs will make it in. Awesome. That's what it's all about. But these top 7 guys are going to go out and play their best golf and try to get into the US Open. That's going to take a spot away from these young amateurs. And that's sad. All because of an argument over whether these guys are respected PGA players that defected over to Live Golf because of whatever issue there is, because of money, because of politics, because of whatever it is. It's sad. And, you know, it's just Monahan and Norman, you guys need to get your shit worked out because this is really getting old. If anybody has watched the Live Golf shootout, I mean, that's not really my style. It's more of a country club weekend playing golf. I prefer the 4-day weekend or the 4-day tournament. You know, I prefer the 4-day golf weekend where, you know, they go out on Thursday. And I get it, these guys are working their asses off and making a crap ton of money. But you know what? That's what you're out there for. Whether it be a league that has rules and regulations, I get all that. But in the end, these guys are independent contractors that signed on to the PGA to play for them. So as an independent contractor, in the definition of America, is they can do and work for whoever they like to. They're not an employee. So now they go over to work for Live Golf, which now they are employees, so now they can't leave, and now they're stuck to that process, but they got paid a very, very large paycheck. You know, it's one of those things, you got to do what you got to do to best your family. So if you're offering me $250 million to go from the Golf Channel to ESPN, and I can no longer refer to the Golf Channel, you know, that's kind of what I would probably end up doing, just because I can protect my family and be set for the rest of my life and put in my time. As long as I have my freedom of speech and I can go about doing the things that I want to do, that's what I would enjoy. But again, the fights that are going on between everybody, you know, Brandel and Mickelson and these other artists or whatever they want to call themselves, you know, script writers, script reporters, however it's being written for them. I mean, I don't know if he's being meant to be a bad guy and that's what they put out in the publication, but you know, it's just one of those things, and it's too bad. because I miss, as a avid golfer, I miss the competition. I miss it where, you know, the top 15 guys are in the field and they're all beating the crap out of each other. I just think it breeds better competition. So now we have, you know, 6 of the top 20 playing against the rest of the field in the PGA. Then you got 10 of the top 20 playing with the rest of the competition. And it's not really competition. And this whole thing that's coming up with the Ryder Cup and all that kind of stuff, look, if you're an American and you play golf, and we know that they are one of the best people, Brooks Koepka, you know, these guys that are playing, they should be involved with it because they are the best, and that's who we want to put against the best in Europe. There should be no issue with this, even if it is a PGA sanctioned event. But come on, let's give it a rest. Let's put the best against the best and do what we got to do. That's the thing about it. That's what breeds competition. That's the fun part about competition. That's what makes me want to watch on Sundays, is all this competition. And now, like I said, it's gone. You know, there's only 7, 8 guys out there. Rory McIlroy, Rory's falling apart. You know, he's got one finish, one win this year so far. He's choked in 3 other ones. You got Jordan Spieth, hasn't done crap. He's won once. You got 4 or 5 of the other ones that are in the top 10 that really haven't done much, and they're letting these younger guys come up and kick their ass, which is how golf works. You know, we go through all these programs and we change our swings and we do all this stuff. You know, Tiger did it over and over and over again. He went out, changed his swing, got himself better, did his winnings, did whatever he had to do, you know, until he got married, until he started having kids and started doing all this other stuff. You know, he was the one to beat. That was it. He had it all down. He knew how to get under people's skin. He knew how to kick the living shit out of the golf course, and he would go out and beat the course, which gave him the win. And that's what it was about. And then the money followed behind it. So I get it. 20 events in a season, kind of a rough ask, you know, because it's a 6-day week or a 5-day week, you know, knowing they got to fly in on Monday, Tuesday play a practice round, Wednesday play the pro-am, and then 4 days of golf if they make the cut. You know, if they get rid of the cut, that's going to be even worse. I don't want to see that. I want these guys to have to play for something. Giving them, every player, the possibility of earning money. So now they're making them an employee, I think, because if you're guaranteed $500,000 for the year, well, shit. Your reasoning behind going out to play golf and making the cut is gone. What's the point? I mean, you play 20 rounds or 20 tournaments, and you make the cut on 10 of those tournaments, you're still going to make close to $1 million. If you finish in the top 10 of half of those tournaments, you're going to make $5 million. I mean, it's just how it goes. And then the endorsements behind it, you know, that's what they worked for. You know, Jack Nicklaus talked about all this stuff. You know, we didn't play for the money, we played for the win and the prestige, which gave us the opportunity to go out and make money for our families. And that's how they did it, you know. And same thing when Tiger came into the situation. You know, he came in, started winning these tournaments, got all these sponsorships, and just went to town on making money. That's why he's a $1 billion golfer. I mean, that's what made him who he is. He was that person. And I don't see this going anywhere with relevance on how we can make it work. I just wish these two leagues could figure things out, get on their way, and do the right thing. So, hey, thanks a lot for following along. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. This is one of my daily rants and raves. I just kind of go out here every once in a while and and mention this stuff, but I'd appreciate I appreciate any comments, anything you got going. Let me know. What do you want me to follow up with? What do you want me to talk about? I don't really care. It's just one of those things, but golf has gone to shit, and I really don't watch the PGA anymore. I definitely don't watch LIV. I will watch the majors if the other players are involved and in it, and I will always support where I live, which is the United States. And when the Ryder Cup comes along, I hope the right people are in place. So get it on and help educate me and tell me what the hell I'm doing wrong. Thanks a lot. See ya.